All right. So one of the things that I haven't touched on yet is the probability, right? And how you distinguish probability in these brokers, right? So when it comes to these brokers, risk to reward is always going to be a factor, right? So what do I mean by that? Well, the higher the risk, the higher the reward. There's a reason why these brokers pay out so much when it comes to OTC pairs and those highly volatile pairs compared to the pairs that have more predictable structures, right? And the reason being is because the brokers aren't here to make us rich. They're here to take our money, right? They're here to, the broker only makes money when you lose. So if you understand that, you understand that the reason why they're paying out 92 here, 92 here is because those pairs are going to be the hardest ones for you to hit on compared to something like like for example, you'll more likely win a trade here. Look at how simple this would have been compared to trying to catch something like this, where it might have been good, but it's still kind of testy. Or even this one, look how many reversals. Like this was a good reversal right here, but then you got a fake out right here. That you either, if you got in at this candle, you would either, depending on how long you got in for. If you're going off the 2 minute principle, you would have lost. But even if you took it for three, you would have lost. Like no, actually no. If you took it for two, yeah. If you took it for three, no. If you took it for two, you would have cleared, and if you took it for three, you would have lost, right? So it's the difference between like the highest payouts, why they do that, and the lower payouts, why they do that. These are going to be a lot easier to catch up to clear on. And so, and you know, if you think about it, what's the best way to make somebody do something that they know is going to work against them? Give them more money, right? People used to go on Fear Factor and eat roaches for money, right? So I could only imagine what they'll do for a higher percentage, right? And it's the same thing with somebody that has, like, it's the same thing with somebody that, so I it goes back to this. When you're trading, you should have a balanced approach, right? Your approach should be, you shouldn't be afraid to trade OTC, but you shouldn't bank on trading the higher payouts. Instead, your approach should be something where it doesn't matter what the it is true though. People used to eat roaches and like lay in tubs full of roaches and rats. They used to eat bull testicles and stuff for fun, just for money, right? Like, it's the same thing. I'm pretty sure that if you've been asked this question before, because I get asked this question a lot, what would you, if somebody gave you X amount of dollars, would you do this? And most of the time, people are like, yeah, right? Like, oh, will you slap your mom for X amount of dollars? And people were like, yeah. And then you're like, okay, you see what I mean? Like, the reality is that money is a strong motivator for people, even when they know that it's working in their worst interest, right? It's working against their best interest, better said. And the broker understands that. It's all psychology when it comes to them. That's how they're making their money. They make their money by understanding that if you see something that shines more than others, you're gonna go for that. It doesn't necessarily mean it's worth more than the others, right? To us, what's important is the accurate trade. The reality is, and I'm gonna, I don't want to deviate. We're gonna look for some more trades, but I think perspective is important. The reality is, I just want to show you guys this real quick because I think that wow, they tried me. I think that most people don't know this, but if I were to start with three, my payout is 55%, and let's just say 13 trades. I just want to show you guys this so you're aware that you can still make money trading the lower payouts. This doesn't even matter. Yeah, whatever. Cool. So so we go back to the theory of these are going to be easier to hit on, right? You might even get more opportunities of these in the day because you also have a lot lower payouts throughout the day, right? So if we're basing it, and I dare you guys to test this theory, and you'll be surprised, right? But if we're basing it on that, then that means that me focusing on the easiest string, if I get 13 trades from $3, I can compound to $894, right? The reality is most people do not make $894 in a day into when it comes to trading. If you look at the stats, if you look up the statistics, most traders lose money, right? So if you're making $894 and you're trading the weakest link and you're doing that comfortably without having to force finding the opportunities, then kudos to you, right? Because if you could do that in a day, then you're making $896 a day. If you can do it in two, you're making $896 every 2 days. You need to start thinking about how the amount of money, how this amount of money can impact your life, and not how much money it is, right? Also, that because the payouts, yeah, I mean, but also here's the difference, right? So $894 at 55, and then look at how OTC can make somebody go crazy. So all right, just so you guys are aware, right? This number is abnormally insane, right? But it is true. At 92%, this is what you would be making. The difference between $898 and 14,000, right? But how much harder would the 14,000 be? Pretty sure you'll pull out your hair and the broker will end up having more of your money than you will have theirs if you focus on this number. And it goes back to don't focus on what's shiny, focus on what's secure. I'd rather secure 890 than be shooting for 14,000 and not make it, right? So I hope that makes some sense to you guys. And you don't always 55 is a dumb number. You can do 60, like 66, right? Which is a common number in the broker. 66 is 2,000, right? So anything under 70, like 60 to 70, you could make some good money. You're not forcing your hand. You're not over there over trading. You could look. This was a cheap OTC, and it was hitting. And this is a cheap OTC. It goes back to, I bet you if I look at a high OTC and you're not hitting like that right now, look. I'm pretty sure people saw this, thought, oh, a reversal opportunity. I would have thought, oh, a reversal opportunity. But that's, how they get you. So don't always be compelled to take the higher payouts. In fact, you can make a good living off of the lower ones. And so I just had to tell you guys that because I want you guys to win and I don't want you guys to be playing to the broker's traps, thinking that you got to be making 92, 80% to make money. Let's not say 55 because that is a lot of work for 898. But if you've never made 898, it's not out of this world. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, that's a lot of money, for the average person to start and just in a few days or to do it. And with lack of experience, it's a lot of money. And as you feel more confident and you know, 60, 66%, 68%, you can make a good weekly income with that could impact your life, right? And I only say that because earlier we were compelled to trade OTC and then it dropped and then, we were like, oh, there's only 60s, and then we had to go and not do all this craziness. Moving forward, I just want you guys to all know that don't discriminate on the lower payouts because you think that you won't make the same amount of money. And here we have a 2-minute buy. This is a CAD JPY. I'm going for a 2-minute buy. And I'm taking it where it is. You can take it lower. Ideally, the closer to the Danchin it is, the more likely you are to win it. But yeah, I took it. Yeah, I'm in CAD JPY right now. Now, here's the thing, right? There is a chance that it will reject at the super trend. But what I'm taking from this is there's a chance that these candles make it up to the super trend before it rejects. So that's the only reason why I'm confident. Now, don't take it for 2 minutes now. You want to take it for 1 minute and 20 seconds or whatever is left in this candle plus a minute, right? If you do it for 2 minutes, you might get caught with extra time like me. Like I have an extra 10 seconds. And as you guys can see, this candle built up a lot of momentum. So I wouldn't be surprised if it builds momentum downward, right? I need to hire a contractor for a project in Arcadia, Florida. I don't even know where that is. So you see, it goes back to the difference with those seconds, right? And why you want to pay attention to those seconds because it's the difference between a clear and a win, especially when the momentum is indecisive and you're trading counter trend, right? So right now we're trading counter trend. We know that. Oh, yo, yo, what just happened? Yo, the disrespect. Yeah, but bro, I was about to clear, bro. I was gonna clear that trade, bro. They ain't even giving my money back. Oh God, son. Yo, we was about to clear. I'm claiming that win, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that is crazy. And then, and now they leave us with USD JPY, which I'm not gonna lie has potential, especially because look at this. The counter is starting to flatten out. So this has potential. Damn, it took off though, bruh. I can't even. I don't know if I cleared or they gave me my money back. No. They gave me. I think they gave me my money back. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Yeah. We got our money back. Yeah. Refresh. I got my money back. But they still disrespected us, bro. They knew it was all gonna clear. They knew every single one of us was gonna clear right now. Oh man, son. But good thing is here. Remember what I tell you guys about the more probable entry? This starts to become the more probable entry right here. And if I was to show you, yeah, so this starts to become a good reversal area. Just pay attention. Let me actually catch the actual price for you guys. Oh, oh. Yeah, but that's still a big gap. Um, they're not gonna let us. I was gonna say if you got 20 seconds, I'd buy. Yeah, you would have cleared that. If they gave you 20 seconds, you would have. If you would have, yo, you see what I told you? I said if y'all had 20 seconds there to buy, if you had those 20 seconds, you would have cleared that. Why? Because that all is fake. Look at the distance between the K line and the D. The K line is way up here and the D is way down here. That normally means strong movement up. Now the K line is starting to level off, but it goes back to like high air. Now another thing I want you guys to pay attention to is the Keltner is flat, the Bollinger is flattening, the Donchian came down. There's a chance this could be a reversal. Yeah, I know. I don't have it either. Some people will be having it available, and that's why I called it for them. Because sometimes I never have seconds on the regular page, but some of you guys do, and it was always good to give you guys that opportunity if you had it. But that was a clear-cut opportunity to take advantage of it. I ain't gonna lie, so I told you to take it. Now here we want to wait. Patience is key. We want to get as close to this little window right here from Donchian, which is at 415 to. God damn, that's a big window. So let's just say from 420 to 4. Ooh, that's 416. So ideally. Oh my God, son. Ugh. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all hearing. Every time I don't think y'all noticed this, right? But every time we catch something that's about to hit, they take it off, or they drop in our thingies. We might have so I think using this as a good stomping like test area, we might have to start these sessions at 9 instead of 8. You feel me? I think that with 8 being fresh market time, somebody recommended it earlier, and I kind of agree with it. We might have to push it to 9 just for the overall better experience, right? Hope you guys don't mind. Yeah, they definitely prepared. They definitely. I think we have like. Oh wait. I mean, I want this is getting to where we want it, and it's so annoying. Hold on, I gotta leave this because I'll be compelled to take. Nothing is paying out good right now. All right, so yeah, so look, will you be okay to do a 9 and then back on for the next session? Yeah, like if I do a 9 and then the midnight, it wouldn't be too bad. I just did 2 back to back earlier. I'd rather do it like that with that little gap. Because when I have big windows, I get bored in between. I pass out. I'm not gonna lie to you. So all right. So moving forward, next week, this session won't be at 8. It'll be at 9. I'll make a new flyer for the calendar, and I'll upload it. And if Andrew's here, Andrew fix it on the back end. So Andrew worked on this really cool Google Calendar that basically auto populates your calendars with all the sessions, so you can always just have it in your calendar. But we have to update it now. Just watch this play out, though. I want you guys to learn to see this play out and manifest, because this is beautiful. Damn, son. 48. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo. Oh my God, son. There's no way that we. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. But watch it play out, though. Watch it play out. It's gonna be crazy. You can use this for a learning experience, right? Watch it play. If I had the pocket option CEO in front of me right now, I would give him a hug, first of all, because the withdrawals always coming in. So I would give him a hug, but then I'll slap him on his bald head. I'm pretty sure he's bald headed. There's no way you run a broker and you're not bald headed. So first I'll give him a hug, kind of like a Sour Patch. You know what I'm saying? Bring it in, give him a hug, make him feel that false sense of security, and then I'll slap him on his bald ass head. And if he's not bald, I'll shave his head bald and then slap him on his bald ass head. That's how I feel right now. The disrespect. And look, yo. No. So okay. You see, somebody was gonna clear that to the people that took it. Great. So it's higher. So essentially what happens is this. As you make progress in your account, the limitations start to increase, right? It's their way of making sure you don't deposit 1,000 and blow 1,000 in one shot, right? So yeah, it just depends on your balance and your level. As you make progress, it increases. As your account increases, it increases. So to the people, I'm taking that win. I called it. I wanted you to see it firsthand. I wasn't going to change my mind on it. This was a beautiful opportunity. There you go. Master Pro Group. Yep. See? The fact. CAD JPY is back. So so the people that took this, Jeff, you cleared. See, y'all gotta be like Jeff. Profits is profits, man. Profits is profits, man. Now, it's going back up to 52, which might give us a double dip, but we're not gonna take it right now. But CAD JPY is back. Let's see. CAD JPY, after playing with our emotions here, we can sell it if it touches this line at 630 for what, a minute and 30 seconds ish. Because it's gonna reverse up here. So it's gonna come to this area, probably reverse more likely than not. So if it comes up here, you can sell it for whatever's left in this candle and the next candle. I'll even take this one with you. Yeah, you should have cleared for sure. That's a fact. JPY on this one, you could, but you want to wait. You remember, you want to take it when it spikes at the highest point. You never want to take it in these candles, like when it's indecisive like this. Like here, you could take it, right? Here you could take. I took it for a minute. I got more time, which is kind of annoying. But like at that line, you could take it. Now it will suck. The only way we can lose this is if this candle builds enough momentum to close on top of this line. If that happens, that's different, right? But based on the previous two candles, it doesn't look like it will, but you never know. K-line is starting to come up. A lot of the factors are starting to change, right? And so understanding that the factors are starting to change is going to be pivotal to capitalizing on the next opportunity, right? Oh, you cleared the second one. Yeah, if you took that one, then yeah. So look, it's pulling back. We got a few seconds left. Pay attention to where that is. I'm still stuck in it for a whole other 20 seconds, right? Which is kind of crazy to me. And it's not moving at all right now, which is even crazier to me. I'd rather move up than stay there and just I lose by a point. I'm not gonna lie. I do not tolerate disrespect. These brokers disrespected like this. No movement. There you go. I was gonna say, bro, I was about to get mad, bro. Because the broker disrespected me like 4 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was straight up disrespect. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, how is he going to try? It's because, earlier we disrespected him. We came here. We came in here. We violated him all day. He's like, oh, this community's on. We got the Stopwatch Gang on. Why would we? And it caused all this. They're just disrespecting us, dude. I don't understand. But we cleared it in the nick of time. At least me, I cleared it in the nick of time, right? I don't even know how many trades I've called out because some of them would have cleared and then they took us out, and then others, partial of us took it, and the other half didn't. I don't even know. It's like 4 or 5 trades. I only called 1 loss too that I can legitimately say was a loss. Everything else has been a banger. You know what I'm saying? And it's been like 4 or 5. I just, some of them were hitting, some of them were not. It's just crazy. You feel me? See, no, we all done for the day. So, we all done for the day. It's pretty much, now it's the celebratory time, right? As now is the time that we're not, look, remember what I tell you guys. Our goal as traders is to come in, take some profits, and get out. Especially when the conditions are less than ideal for us, right? If we go right here, I'm pretty sure we're trading a low trading volume. Let me tell you what this means. This means that we were super precise with our entries. This means that we only took the most for us to be in low trading volume and for your clears to be the numbers that they are right now. It's just saying that we only took opportunities that made sense, right? Remember what I tell you guys. Trading in low trading volume is like driving a car with a flat tire. You could do it, we did it, but we got to take your time, because if you go too fast, it'll cause you more damage than good, right? One step at a time, one trade at a time. It's the same thing as doing OTC, right? You got to take your time. You don't let the broker dictate the terms, because if the broker dictates the terms, then they're going to force you into taking trades that are going to be counter your best interest. It's why they drop those good trades at to 48, and the ones that are super bad, they raise it up to whatever the hell they think it is, right? So with all that being said, we made our money. We came in, we got some good trades off, right? Most of you guys are in profit, especially if you traded all day, then you're definitely in profit for the day, right? And so what I need you guys to do is, the same thing, go into this community area, session results, leave your results for the session, share it, because it makes it again, it helps the community. It allows me to share it with my social medias and show that we're actually doing things here. And it helps me grow the community. Also, you guys can feel free to invite people. I want this community to, right now the goal was originally 200 members. Now the goal is 500 members. The only way we can do it, I only know so many people. I can only invite so many people, right? So you guys feel free to invite people. Not everybody has to pay for a membership. If they're not planning on being on every session and going through the academy and things like that, and they just want to make some extra pocket money, then they can be on the free side, right? But the goal is to have 500 members by the end of next month, where we're actually growing as a community, overall providing value to everybody, and creating a space where everybody's comfortable being here, like where like we grow as a community. That's what's important to me. I focus on getting you guys paid. I focus on giving you guys real life experience on hand by looking at the charts together and telling you what I'm seeing and how I'm seeing it. Overall, creating a space where you guys are prepared and equipped to do this by yourself, and that way you guys are comfortable sharing your results that you get on your own with the community, because this is supposed to be a space where if you know something and somebody else does it, you help them understand it better, because you might be able to explain something a lot easier than I can, where it might click for somebody that processes information the same way as you, right? So if you can, do me a favor, go into the session results, share your results. That'll be dope. If you got social media, share your results on social media, invite people, make it poppin'. And overall, stay tuned. We got another session in 3 hours. Like 3 hours and a half or something like that. Midnight Eastern time, we'll be on again, and we will be going crazy. So yeah, as you guys know, we're lit. The community is growing. The community is earning. If you're gonna trade on your own and you're not too sure on how the strategy works, be sure to dial down your risk so that you're not losing the money that you're making on the sessions, right? Remember, the goal is to get you guys to be able to do weekly withdrawals, and the only way we're gonna be able to get you to do weekly withdrawals is if you guys are making more than you're losing, right? I'll do my best part to make sure you guys are making it on your end. Just try not to lose it on your end. All right. So with all that being said, we had a great session. As you know, the broker saw us come in. They said,
Oh shit. Here we go again.
"Hey, you feel me?" And we definitely came in.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Bank was
He
made.
fucked up.
You feel me? And it was.
Money talk. Show money talk.
Hey, you feel me? Yeah. So the best time. So everything is Eastern time, because I live in Florida. You just need to adjust it to your time. Uh, the calendar that Andrew made, it adjusts it to everybody's time zone, because it's based on your calendars. Yeah, there's a storm. Supposedly there's a storm coming. Everybody's panicking, but I'm Big Daddy Stopwatch. I'll smack that storm right across the fucking state. So it better not come my way. I ain't gonna lie. It's the what is it called? The unstoppable force versus the immovable object. That shit better not come to me, because I ain't moving. You feel me? I'm staying here. I'll probably be on unless my internet or my electricity gets cut out. And even then, I'll probably still be on from my phone, right? This storm got nothing on me. So the Andros actually, yeah, I'll slap it. I'll slap it real hard. God slap it. Bow. Andrew's actually finalizing it, and he will be making it public in the TSG main chat. Yeah, y'all gonna see. All y'all gonna see is me on the news talking mad shit to the sky. You come here, I'm gonna slap Christ out of you, dog. And you're gonna see. You're gonna see the sky gonna brighten up. You're gonna see the storm dissipate. People gonna be like, "Yo, what just happened?" It's gonna be me on the TV. Florida man talks smack to, you know how the Florida man thing? Florida man talks smack to the clouds and clouds dissipate. I ain't gonna lie, I crack myself up, man. Florida man. I'll be the next Florida man. But with all that being said, I appreciate every single I say this all the time. I know it gets old, but I do appreciate every single one of you guys taking time to tune in. This is, as you can see, right? Originally, I scheduled 30 minutes for these sessions, but I have so much fun on these sessions that they tend to prolong into 45, almost an hour all the time, right? Uh, One of my favorite things to do is just hang out with you guys, talk, say my jokes, give you guys value, make sure you guys. So another favor I have to ask you guys, right? I'm actually gonna create a section in the community area, which is gonna be something titled like recommendations of things that you guys can think can improve the server for everybody, like new, free, everybody, like new, older new members, old members, pay subs. I mean, free subs, pay subs, whatever. Like I want to hear you guys input. My creativity only goes so far. I'm really good with trading. I'm really good with creating culture and building, bringing people together. But when it comes to like what individual groups of people want, it makes it a little difficult because I can't think like everybody, right? So whatever, like for example, I'll give you an example, right? I have somebody that's getting started. She's deaf, right? The hard of hearing, right? So she pretty much was like, "Hey, is there a way that we can do it so that I can do it with my deaf community where we can kind of like have captions or whatever the case may be?" So all day I've been spending ways to try to make it easier for if that was a community that were to come and be on part of the platform where they won't have a hard time acclimating to what we got going on. So like that's a small adjustment that we can do that allows me to contribute to like everybody being able to have a good experience, right? I know there's a lot of people here that are new, right? For the people that are new in the announcements sections, there is an area that has a video about Discord and how you should use Discord and how it's used. Because I know it's confusing. Even me on our first two sessions, I was struggling with like figuring out whether I was live, and it was bad. It gradually becomes easier to use the more you play with it, right? There's a bunch of tabs on the left side of the screen on your phone as well, and it might look overwhelming, but as you get more comfortable using the app, the experience becomes a lot easier, and you realize how resourceful this app is. This app allows us to have everything we need in one space, from a trading academy to an area where we can trade, to an area where we can post pictures and share, to an area where we can just go on and record podcast style things. Like this is overall a great place to build a community, and the lag is non-existent when it comes to calling out trades, right? So if I call out a trade right now, you guys hear it right now, and it means that we all end up closing around the same time. Whereas in other places, I've had yeah, it makes trading fun and even learning, right? I'll give you an example, right? Another example of how feedback helps, right? So yesterday somebody was like, "Hey, what if I wanted to trade with other people?" And I was like, "You know what? That sounds like a great idea. Let's open up the trading floor." And the trading floor was an idea that came out of the idea of what if one of you guys is practicing and you're comfortable in your skill and you want to trade with other people isn't necessarily me, that is also comfortable and has been practicing and want to trade together, right? Well, you can just go into the trading floor, open up, connect yourself to the audio, and that way, that way, whoever hops in, you guys can openly chat, explain what you're seeing. Both so if you think confluence is one thing, right? Imagine when 3 or 4 people see the same idea and they have the same confirmations, right? And that's like confluence times 4, right? So it allows you guys to create a more fun learning experience and a more fun practicing experience. Also, that I do spend most of my day looking at this. So if I were to see people in there, I also will jump in, right? Like I also will jump in and trade with you guys. So feel free to use the trading floor. It was an idea that came up, but I think it's genius and it'll help a lot of you guys break through because a lot of you guys can learn from each other, not just from like the sessions and like the one-on-ones and things, right? And yeah, I also agree the no lag is a big difference because it's the difference between like take a 2-minute trade and you guys are still 30, 40 seconds in and I'm clearing, right? So I truly enjoy that. Overall, I'm not gonna lie, I've enjoyed the whole process of transitioning over and like creating this creating this like space for us. Now I just want to make it better, right? Like now I just want to and also for the academy, right? If you guys have any video ideas that you would like, any things that you guys think would help with your experiences in general with like learning the strategy, and just feel free to wherever you want. Actually, you can leave it anywhere. Just request the type of video and I'll make the video for you guys, so that way you guys can have it on repeat. Also, the sessions, most of them, not all of them get recorded. This one got recorded halfway through, unfortunately, because I got to use a separate app for that, and that's kind of annoying, right? But when they do get recorded, I upload them to YouTube and then I post the links here. So there's a section there that says past lives. They go into there. You can always use them. And overall, because storage wise, my computer isn't going to take those long videos, especially because it records in 4K. So it makes it a little difficult. But overall, we're going to create a great platform. We're going to make it so that it's easy to use for every single person here. We're 7 days. We started last Monday. So we're literally 7 days in. And it's been fun. It's progressively getting better. We have every day that since we started, we've been profitable. I haven't had a losing day, which means you guys shouldn't have a losing day as well. And that's what feels good, right? The community is eating together. The community is growing together. The support is here from you guys. Support me the same way I want to support you guys, right? So I appreciate everybody that hops on. I know I go on tangents at the end of every session, and then at some point it might get old, and I might just be like, I'm getting off. But it just goes to show you that I truly do appreciate you guys, and that I'm grateful to have you guys here, because not just are you guys getting better, but me having to practice what I preach also makes me better. The ability to make money with my people was important right now. Earlier I made 4,000. Some of you guys, there was people that made 150, 140. It doesn't matter how much you make. What's important is that we did it, right? Some of you guys were probably losing more trades than you're winning, and now you're winning some trades, and now you're learning how to win some trades, and you're a part of a community that's going to help you refine that approach. And yeah, it's been dope, man. It's been dope. I'm excited to see where we're going. I'll see you guys at midnight. With all that being said, I am out. Have a blessed evening, because it's late, or depending on where you are, morning if you're somewhere else, evening if you're somewhere else, afternoon, wherever you are. Have a blessed rest of the period of your day, and I'll see whoever's going to be up at midnight. We're going to have another smacked up session. The broker better like change his name. They better change like the handle. They better go from like pocket option to like, I don't know, I don't know. I can't think of something that goes with pocket, but you know where I'm going with this. They need to change their name, because we come in and we're going to disrespect them. So with all that being said, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.